Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I've got not a very big job to do right now. I've done this carpet a few times already, regular repeat customer, and it's actually this will be a nylon. I'm not positive how old it is. It's probably I'm gonna guess at least 10 to 15 years old, and it is really quite packed down, very packed down in the traffic areas, but it cleans up really quite nicely every time I've done it, and keeps going. So I'm going to do it. I'll be doing it here, and there's a series of spots here. Other than that, it's actually looking pretty darn good. So I'm going to do it a little bit different today, though. I thought we would try an interesting experiment. I'm going to use a two-way pad under the machine right now, and I'm going to use that to pre-scrub, and then I'll work my way in, and then I'll switch over to Ironman and come back out, and I think it'll be interesting to see, how the two-way itself removes and scrubs the carpet fiber, and we'll see what happens when I put the Ironman on and come back out and see how much the Ironman picks up. But the two-ways actually do work pretty well. They are a rayon, really blended with rayon polyester actually, and some people really do like them and use them as their primary pad. The green striped Rubbermaid pads, of course, will be made of the same material, and they work well enough in many cases, and they seem to work. I prefer them when I'm doing area rugs. I will generally use them after I scrub with either a white fiber pad on a wool area rug, scrub with a white fiber pad, or my brush. And the two ways seem to work very well on cut pile olefin. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's a series of spots here, and I'm going over, and they're coming out, no problem at all. I have got Nanomax in the tank at 2 ounces per gallon, and I did pre-treat these obvious spots, which I'm going over right now, with Omega Citrus. I haven't pre-sprayed anything, though. I haven't just the spots. I'll pull the slack here. So it's going to be interesting. A lot of people don't really think about the two-way. I actually, when I'm using my OP machine for commercial jobs, in almost every case I use a two-way. I find they work just wonderful for most carpet cleaning under my OP, and they move easily on the carpet without binding at all, and they last longer than any other pad, particularly under the OP. So that's where I mostly use my OP, my two-way pads. The guy I'm working for, who was sitting in the other room, actually, he was a service writer at a car repair place for quite a few years. Always took my vehicle there, so I got to know him there, and been doing his carpets ever since. So he's a associated. We got to know him as a business associate, I guess you could say, and then started calling us in to do his carpets when he needing them done. So the carpet is clean, just wonderful. No indication of not cleaning, that's for sure. This job is just under $200 with the tax. I think $188 in tax is what it is. My belt loop hooked into the door handle. Okay. Then we'll get into the closet here a little bit. He said just do the open areas. I didn't have to move anything, but I still moved those little benches and stuff. Just go above and beyond. It was always really helpful to me when I had my van, the Uplander. I would take it into the shop that he was service writer at, and he always went out of his way to get the work done very quickly and efficiently for me, so I really appreciated that. Because when you take your vehicle in to get some maintenance done, you don't want it to be there any longer than you have to. It'd be interesting to see what exactly I've got on the Tuway pad. I cleaned this carpet about a year ago. It's standing up really well. Doesn't look like it's showing any buildup of soil, really. Just needs its maintenance. Get over here, and we will stop and take a look at the Tuway pad. That's often what I see happen with the Tuway pads. It gets really black on the tips of the fibers, so we'll get rid of that and switch over to an Ironman and see what happens. Kind of curious to see. I can tell the Ironman is a little more exerting a little more resistance. There's more friction, in other words, just a little bit more, which is not surprising, being that it is cotton. but it's Egyptian cotton, so it's not, doesn't have as much grip as the older style cotton pads that were available. See how easily this machine maneuvers around. Often bedrooms are a little crampy. Sometimes a little bit awkward, but the rotary is so nimble. I'm doing it with one hand, by the way. Looking good. Get the slack behind me here. There was a stain up here, which is already gone. Completely gone already, before I even put the Ironman on there. So we'll zip in here. So the Nano Max, of course, is odorless, so there's no odor to the cleaning, which a lot of people really like a lot. I can have an odor. I can, if I wanted to, I can put some omega citrus in this solution, or clean with omega citrus, and it has a bit of an odor. I actually really like the odor of the omega citrus, but for a lot of people, and more people want the carpets cleaned without any odor present. And of course the ClO2 removes and eliminates most odors, malodors in the carpet without adding an odor itself, because it's odorless. And there's 500 ppm of ClO2 in the tank of my machine right now, which is my standard mix. Okay, so that's it. I'm done. Look, there it is. Yeah. See, I can clean with one hand. No problem. So let's have a look at the pad. Curious. there's a little bit there. Not much, but a little bit. I do think the Ironmans certainly are a better cleaning pad, but if you ever need to do a scrub, you can certainly use a Tuway. And they do have their place. So I thought you might be interested to see the difference and see that the Tuway is a usable pad, but the Ironman is going to be superior for drying out soil and stains for sure. Okay, we'll take one last look at this. There we go. All right. So, there you go. And thank you for watching, and have a good day.